The very first proof of concept revolved around building and installing a soil-powered water purification system, which we built and installed in the northeast part of Brazil. That project was meant to provide the local off-grid communities with access to safer means of treating water. What they were doing at the time is they were taking a lot of chlorine and dumping it into their rainwater harvesting tanks, which is quite harmful for the human health if it's done in an uncontrollable way. So what we've done is we've provided them with a soil-powered alternative that was much safer and more reliable. Bactery is a venture all about making electricity from soil. And the way we do it is we tap into the biology underground and harness electrons that are freely released by bacteria that are living underneath us and driving them out of the ground in form of clean electricity. The big challenge we're trying to address is related to the energy inaccessibility, particularly in the remote and difficult to access locations, because it's difficult to find energy in the middle of nowhere. Right now, it's very expensive and very maintenance heavy to deploy a lot of technology in those remote environments. Current energy solutions are not very compatible with the harshness of the real world. And this is where we come in by turning soil into that perfect power source. The device converts the chemical energy stored in organic molecules into electrical energy form. The difference between the conventional fuel cell and this is that here the fuel is the organic matter that's in soil, and the catalyst is the naturally occurring bacteria that do that conversion, allowing us to capture electricity. To me, the idea of starting a company creeped into my mind in 2019, right after we completed the field trials in Brazil. That was the first moment for me of seeing my work go from the lab into the real world, making impact on real people's lives, which was a very inspiring moment. That sort of planted a seed in me that persuaded me to continue the work as a PhD, making sure that this technology makes it out of the lab. One big difference between being a research academic and the founder is in that mindset. Becoming an entrepreneur, you have to adopt this mentality of dreaming big, having that big vision, and being confident in that vision despite seeing multiple obstacles and challenges along the way. You have to build a sort of resilience in yourself in order to be able to work through rejections, challenges, things getting in the way. Another thing I would say is it's important to start building out a network, reaching out to people, and you'd be surprised how friendly and excited to help people that have been through this are, because it's not an easy journey. We're entering a very exciting phase. We're soon moving these things out into the field. We're establishing these commercial partnerships, and our mission essentially is to get to levels where soil can be on par with other renewable energy sources, moving us much closer and much faster to that net zero future.